I do believe I need to knock out Jeffrey Horn in order to get the Mayweather fight. Stay tuned. BoxingEGO here. If you like this video, make sure you hit the like button and also subscribe to the channel and hit the bell icon on the top of your screen to get notified when the latest new content drops. What up, Fight World? It's your boy Ego, and I'm back with some more boxing. Make sure you smash the like button. Also subscribe to the channel if you're new. Hit that bell icon for notification game. Now, Freddie Roach did an interview with the Inquirer. Link in the description in case you want to check it out. He's had some very interesting things to say as he's training Pacquiao. He says his power is as good as ever. He is showing me that he still has the power. Believe me, he does. The other day when he gave me a shot, I think he broke my rib. It's still sore. He has great punching power and still has KO power. I'm looking for the knockout too. He has the speed and the power. He lost his killer instinct along the way, but I still think he wins this fight by knockout. He goes on to say, I believe that Manny Pacquiao needs to really look good in this fight to get Mayweather. To have a big fight, you have to have great performances. I told Manny, if you want Mayweather, you really need to look good in this fight. And I said, we should knock this guy out. But he knows what's in front of him, and I think he does. I think the better he does in the fight, the bigger fight he'll get next. That's coming from Freddie Roach regarding Manny Pacquiao. My thoughts real quick. I don't even understand why Mayweather is a topic of conversation at the moment, because Mayweather already found him a cash cow that he could possibly do business with. And according to the MacLife.com, Conor McGregor has agreed to his side with the UFC, and then the remainder is being negotiated with Mayweather Promotions, Leonard Ellerbe, Al Heyman, right? So he's already going to make buku bucks in that fight if it goes down. So he already beat Pacquiao. Easy work, pretty much, you know what I mean? There's the fourth round scare or whatnot, but I mean, other than that, Pacquiao didn't really do much. So doesn't really warrant a rematch. And the other thing is, people like Oscar De La Hoya and some of the fans who are agreeing, they're saying, oh yeah, that fight, they keep bringing it up 2 years later. So if it was so horrible, why does anyone want to see a rematch, right? And Freddie Roach is becoming more and more of like a promoter. Like, just last week he was saying Pacquiao is not looking good in sparring. Now he's saying he has the vicious knockout power and his punching power is still there. It just starts to seem all over the place. Like, first of all, you know what I mean? Or maybe you shouldn't do interviews, because fighters, you know what I mean? Fighters have off days, fighters have bad days, but if you get in the media and make headlines and scare like Pacquiao fans thinking he's looking washed, like, oh yeah, he's not looking the same, it's the worst I've ever seen him. And then the very next week, literally, you're like, oh, he broke my rib and his punching power is do. You know what I mean? It's just, to me, that's weird. I feel like maybe you should just stay out of the way, and you know what I mean, just really focus on the camp itself. But the link is in the description. I don't really know, like I said, if a Mayweather fight or Mayweather would be interested, or if a Pacquiao Horn fight generates the interest to get a Mayweather, maybe Terrence Crawford or somebody. But that overall is an easier fight to negotiate, both with top rank. You guys let me know what you think. And the thing that's very strange to me is, like, Freddie Roach keeps saying, like, oh, Pacquiao, he lost the killer instinct along the way. And I don't understand how you lose your killer instinct. Like, I understand fighters being washed up or whatever, but Pacquiao still kind of fights the same. And I remember there's guys like George Foreman who they carry their power late. Even like some people said he was not the same, but even when he was fighting Evander Holyfield, Shannon Briggs, guys like that later in his career, Michael Moore, he knocked him out. His power, even his body type had changed over the decades, right? But George Foreman still had cracks. So I don't understand what this whole Pacquiao losing killer instinct is, and he hasn't knocked anyone out since 2009. So I don't know, maybe Jeff Horn, just based on lack of experience, maybe he can get it done. But I don't know if I would bank on that, because he didn't even knock out Chris Algieri, who is, to me, that was probably a lesser threat, because Pacquiao does pretty good with that style, and Algieri couldn't get his respect with his power. From what it sounds like in his KO percentage, Jeff Horn is youthful, and it looks like he packs a solid punch. Now, we don't know how that punch will be at a world-class level, like Pacquiao level, but, you know what I mean, it looks like he has more power. Well, he clearly has more power than, like, Chris Algieri, so you have to at least respect that. So we'll see how this fight plays out, but I don't really see a Mayweather fight being generated off that. Now, if Pacquiao fought Terrence Crawford, like I want to see, and beat him or knocked him out, yeah, you might get the Mayweather fight off that, because that would be phenomenal. And they're comparing Crawford to this generation's Mayweather and saying he's the new Pernell Whitaker and stuff like that. So I understand looking good for big fights, but you have to also garner, like Andre Ward when he fought Alexander Brand, that was different because he had a multi-fight deal that included a couple of tune-ups, and then we all knew he was fighting Sergey Kovalev. Do you know what I'm saying? But it's not like Andre Ward fought Alexander Brand and that performance was the one that garnered him the fight with Kovalev. We knew he was fighting Kovalev, and I don't think if they didn't have that in the contract or the deal, I don't think that fight and that performance versus an Alexander Brand would lead to a major fight and a major $5 million payday or whatever versus Kovalev. Let me know what you guys think. Can Pacquiao KO? Can he KO Jeff Horn? Let me know. Drop it in the comment section. Make sure you share the video, like the video as always. Hate, comment, and subscribe. Till next video, Ego signing off. So if you enjoyed this video and want more content like this on the channel, you can show your appreciation by going to the PayPal donate button or the YouTube support button, and you can donate any amount that you feel is equivalent to the value of this video. Much more to come. Thank you guys for your support. BoxingEGO, the future of boxing.